So, a couple things with kickflipping on Ripstik. You don't really need to know how to ollie on Ripstik because I don't think I can ollie on Ripstik, but I can kickflip on one. And you're probably going to want to know how to kickflip on a real skateboard because I don't know, it might help with the like how you do it. But if you don't know how to, I'll show you how to on a Ripstik. So, you're gonna want your feet like this. I usually have my foot like this right here, like lined up with the siding of the Ripstik. So just right in that place, and I rest my heel on the black thing right here. So it's like that, and then you want your back foot. This is really important. You want your back foot not just on the tail, but you want it hanging off the tail like that. You want it like that, and it gets you more pop. So what you're gonna do is, if you know how to kickflip, you'll know what I'm saying here. But if you don't, what you're gonna do is you're gonna pop the board, like just pop it up, and as soon as you pop it, you're gonna slide your foot off like this. Not a kick. I know it says kickflip, but it's not a kick. It's like a roll of your ankle. Your foot's gonna be like this. You're gonna roll it off to the side and give it a little flick, just like that. And while you're flicking, you're gonna lift your back foot up. So as soon as you pop, lift your back foot up, and as soon as you lift your back foot off, you're gonna flick the board out, which is gonna cause it to spin like that, and you're gonna land on it. And a couple things with this when I started doing it was I kept sticking. At first I kept landing upside down, and that usually means you're not flicking hard enough, or you're not popping the board hard enough, which can easily be solved by, you know, just moving your feet. And when I first started landing them, I would stick them like I'd land them like on top of the Ripstik like this, but then I'd fall because, you know, there's two wheels, so it makes it a lot harder to roll away, like kickflipping on a skateboard. So in order to really land this, you're gonna have to land like your feet perfectly on both ends of the Ripstik. So you're gonna want your feet to land like this is how you want your feet to try to land. If you can see it in midair, you want your feet to land like this so you can easily ride away. Because if I landed so many times like this, or if you lean too far forward, you're gonna hit the ground. So when you pop the board up, you're gonna want to make sure you have your shoulders straight with the Ripstik. You just flick off, and while you're flicking off, keep above the board so you can land under it. And you're gonna want to, if you can land evenly, just ride away. But if you land too much forward, you can easily compensate by turning your front panel backwards to even it out, and then just ride away. Like I said before, you want to make sure one foot's on the back, one foot's on the front, because if you land in the middle, you're gonna slip. And also make sure you're not flicking down, flick out, like flick off the board. If you're not a kickflip, just like a kickflip, it's same motion. If you don't flick off the board, that way the board will spiral up and not hit the ground and you fall. Alright, that was one example. I didn't flick the board hard enough and I didn't pop hard enough, so I just landed upside down like that. So to solve that problem, make sure you're hanging your foot off the back of the tail like I showed, and you want to pop as hard as you can and flick off really hard and fast, and it will solve that problem. As you saw there, I over-rotated it, and that just means I flicked it too hard. So to solve that problem, either put more foot on the board or have a slower flick and slow down the rotation of the board. Alright, what you saw there was I stuck it, but I slipped out. And the only thing I did wrong there was I just leaned back too far. So make sure when you land on it, you have your feet centered and your weight centered so you don't slip out like I just did. So that's kickflips for you. They're fun once you learn them. Just make sure you practice a lot, because they are harder than kickflips on skateboards, because the ripstick is obviously a lot heavier. So just keep practicing until you get them. Make sure to subscribe, thumbs up, and comment so you can spread my videos, and if you subscribe it can help you when I make more skate videos and trick tips.